Weather forecast in America for October 16th, 2025. Hey there, sweet friends, and happy Wednesday! Welcome back to our cozy little corner of the internet, Sunny Storm Scoop. I'm your host, and I'm so glad you've joined me for your weather forecast. Our map today shows the center of the action has officially moved to the western U.S. We're tracking an impressive bowling ball of energy, a massive upper-level low that's spinning up heavy snow in the Sierra and threatening severe weather and flash floods across the Southwest and Plains. It's a very active U.S. weather live situation with a dangerous mix of winter cold and summer severe weather. You absolutely need to stick around until the very end because I have a crucial, surprising detail about the southern and central plains, a major weather alert that reveals the biggest threat within the scattered thunderstorms today. You won't want to miss that final, intense detail. Now, let's dive into your update for October 16th through October 18th, 2025. Let's begin with a big picture look across the entire country. If you take a peek at the WeatherRadar, you'll see a powerhouse system driving the weather out west. The impressive closed upper-level low, which brought heavy rain and snow to California, is now moving across the Mountain West, fueling a threat of both mountain snow and isolated severe thunderstorms in the plains. Meanwhile, the eastern U.S. is finally calming down, with improving weather and cool high pressure settling in after the coastal storm pulled away. The central part of the country is about to see a big warm-up as a front lifts, bringing temperatures well above average. This dynamic pattern is the source of all our major weather alert and storm warning messages today. Let's take a closer look at what this means for you, region by region. First, the Mountain West and California are dealing with winter. The upper-level low is now moving across the Mountain West. The Sierra Nevada has begun to see significant snowfall and will continue to see winter storm impacts into tomorrow morning, with snowfall amounts forecast to reach around a foot and locally higher amounts possible. A winter weather advisory is also in effect for the Teton and Gros Ventre mountain ranges, where higher elevations could see 6 to 10 inches of snow. Second, the Southwest remains active. The surface low pressure system and a trailing cold front will traverse Arizona and New Mexico today. Due to sufficient instability and saturated soils from previous rains, there is a marginal risk for excessive rainfall and isolated flash flooding across the San Juan and Santo de Cristo mountains. Third, the plains and central U.S. see severe weather and a heat surge. The central U.S. is segmented by a stationary front, but a big warm-up is coming. High temperatures will warm into the middle 80s for states like Illinois and Missouri. That's around 20 degrees warmer than is typical for mid-October. This warmth, however, combined with the energy from the western low, will be enough for organized thunderstorms across New Mexico today and across the central and high plains today and tomorrow. The Storm Prediction Center has central New Mexico to southern Colorado in a marginal risk that's level 1 out of 5 for severe weather. Fourth, the East Coast is finally drying out. The Northeast should see weather improve significantly, especially by tomorrow, as a backdoor cold front pushes through the area and cool high pressure settles into the region. The South will continue to be mostly clear and mild, with afternoon temperatures generally reaching the middle to upper 80s. Now, for the most critical set of weather alert messages to focus on today. The primary storm warning is for the mountain snow threat. Heavy snow continues in the Sierra Nevada and the Northern Rockies, Teton and Gros Ventre ranges, where a winter weather advisory is in effect for up to 10 inches of snow. The flash flood threat continues. A marginal risk of excessive rainfall remains for parts of New Mexico, with a threat of isolated flash flooding in the mountains. The severe weather alert is active for the Central Plains. Central New Mexico to southern Colorado is under a marginal risk for severe thunderstorms today, and this risk shifts to the Central Plains tomorrow. we have a few gentle tips to help you navigate this dramatic midweek. If you are in the Mountain West, now is the time to prep your vehicles for winter travel as the cool season has officially begun. In the central U.S., be aware of the fast-moving thunderstorms and stay weather aware. For our friends in the Northeast, enjoy the much-needed return to drier, calmer weather. As we wrap up our sweet weather forecast for the middle of the week, remember the incredible contrast across the country. Now, for the crucial weather alert detail I promised you at the start of this video, the biggest threat within the scattered thunderstorms today across the southern and central plains. That threat is hail. Hail will be the biggest threat in the thunderstorms that develop today because there is high wind shear in the atmosphere, but an isolated strong wind gust or two will also be possible. This is your most critical weather alert for the day. Thank you, sweet souls, for letting me be a small part of your day. If this weather forecast helped you prepare for the snow and severe weather risks, please tap that like button, subscribe to Sunny Storm Scoop, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next gentle report. Share your feelings about the sudden arrival of winter in the mountains below. I'd love to hear from you. Stay safe and let the days wrap you in happiness. Catch you next time.